it's really not that noticeable. Welcome to Always Running Forward. I'm Justin Stone. Now today what I want to do is introduce you to a hydration vest. Now hydration, especially as we're getting into the summertime, is very, very important. Whether it be on the trails, whether it be on the road, or even on a bike, it's really important to stay hydrated. Now a little bit of background is I'm not much of a hydration guy. I usually run quite a bit and I don't use water, which is really, really stupid, and I'm learning to make sure that I'm hydrated. And it's really kind of stemmed off my trail running, where you're out in the middle of nowhere and there aren't any water stops or restaurants or water fountains. So I had to find something that I could hold on to and run with. I found that I'm not a belt guy. It's just, if it's you, awesome. It's just not me. As well as handhelds are a little bit awkward. They're awkward for me. So what I wanted to find was something that would be comfortable, that I could wear for long distances and not feel goofy, I guess you could say. So what I found was the Ultimate Direction AK Race Vest 2.0. So through the magic of editing, it's on me. As you can see, it's a very snug fit, and that's really important because as you're running and then these water bottles are full, you're going to be sloshing around a lot, and that can create some chafing if it doesn't fit well. So make sure there is a good tight fit. So let me tell you a little bit about the vest itself. This is actually the 2.0 version. Ultimate Direction created the first one with involvement from Anton Krupicka, who's a very, very famous trail runner slash mountain climber, and he's very minimalist, and that's what I liked about this, is I don't need a lot of stuff when I'm going out and running, so I found this was very, very perfect for what I wanted to do. So a couple of things about it. First and foremost, let's talk about these. Yes, I've heard all the jokes. Go ahead, get it out. You done? We all grown up now? Okay, great. But let's talk about the water bottles. They each hold 20 ounces of water, and they pretty good ergonomical fit. They fit in your hands well. They do have a nipple, yes, more jokes, that is a little bit tricky to get used to. You almost have to tilt when you're drinking out of this, so it's tough to get used to. It's not like a traditional water bottle, you can just squirt it in, so that's something that you do have to think about. But it's got these great pockets if you don't want to wear your water bottle. You can put these right in. It's elastic, plus you can tighten it so these aren't going anywhere. It also has these pockets underneath. These pockets are good for gels, or they're good for keys or salt tablets. I use these mainly for salt tablets and keys when I go out on a trail run, but they stay out of the way. They don't rub up against your chest at all. There are also some other pieces to this. If you see up here, there are a couple pockets that have a Velcro strap to them. Those are great for gels. Ultimate Direction says that they're cell phone compatible. I don't know what iPhone would fit in this. This is more like a Jitterbug might fit in one of these old flip phones, so I don't really, I don't believe that that's a cell phone compatible pocket. Whatever. If bladders are more your thing, this actually fits. I'm going to turn around for a second. And you can see back here that you can drop a bladder right in here and then run the hose right underneath, and they've got some gussets here to make sure that the mouthpiece for your bladder kind of stays out of the way as you run. So this vest fits me perfectly. After some trial and error, I finally got it dialed in to where it's comfortable for me on the run. My wife did give it a try. She said it's a little uncomfortable for her, that these straps don't work right or well. This is uncomfortable. But they for the ladies out there, the Ultimate Direction does make a women's specific vest. I believe it's called the Vesta, and it's a little bit more designed for the female pieces of the body, the lady bits. So that was the Ultimate Direction AK Race Vest 2.0. The next thing I want to talk about is a towel, because we all need towels, right? We're always out running and getting nasty and disgusting, and it's good to have like that go-to towel. Maybe it's just me. I mean, that's a little weird. This is OrangeMud. If you're not familiar with them, they are a California local-based company, primarily focusing on hydration vests and belts and water bottles. A lot of times I'll bring a change of clothes when I go out trail running just because it's kind of gross afterwards. The problem is getting changed is tough. Especially during Ragnar, we all needed to get changed, and we all all had to like dive for the bushes to change. Well, this makes it really, really easy because this is a towel. It's a really thick towel, but as you can see on the back here, it has a groove, and that groove fits within these pieces right here. So it essentially locks in place. So this is a towel that is hands-free to some degree, and it gives you the opportunity to kind of slip out of your nasties and something a little bit more comfortable. It's a really great idea. So if you don't just want to use it as a towel, you can also use it as a seat cover. As you see right here, there's a zipper where you can zip it up and drape it over your seat, and it becomes a seat cover. So now when you're done with a run or at the pool or anything like that, it doesn't mess up your seat. And it's a really cool idea. It ranges for about $39.95, and they come in all different colors. I picked up orange, and my wife picked one up in pink. And so far, it's really worked well. Now, I've never really heard of them until I really started trail running and heard them through friends. So they're known mainly for hydration and things like that, but this is a really good product. I will say there was a little bit of a challenge when ordering it. I ordered 2-day and I paid for 2-day shipping, and it showed up like 5 days later with kind of like, we're sorry. So I was hoping customer service would be a little bit more reactive, but they were quick to respond. There just wasn't much that could have been done with it. So, you know, it's just things that you deal with small companies. I would just be careful of that. But the product itself is great, and if you need it, not in a pinch, then you can certainly get it. And it's worked so well for us that I really wanted to share it with you guys here. The last thing I want to talk about is my shirt. Now, if you guys have known during all my episodes, I always wear either a race shirt or a local Boston company that I support or I'm passionate about, and this is no different. This is from a company called Democracy of Sweat, and these guys are pure athletes. They're bikers, they're runners, they're trail runners. They really know the space, and they also have some really cool design work. So the guys at DOS threw me the shirt, and I wanted to kind of show you guys because there's an opportunity for you to pick these up at democracyofsweat.com. If not, then check out all the other stuff they have. They've got really good bike kits if you're a big time biker, road biker, and they also have a really neat Boston Marathon t-shirt. You may have seen it if you were here in Boston because everybody was wearing those. They're green with all the names of the neighborhoods that you run through. So Democracy of Sweat, cool guys, check them out, really neat. So guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. We talked about a lot of things today. We first talked about the Ultimate Direction AK 2.0 hydration vest. We talked about OrangeMud Transition and seat wrap towel, and the guys at Democracy of Sweat and their super, super cool swag. I'm gonna have all those brands' information down on my YouTube page. Check them out. But also in the meantime, check me out at alwaysrunningforward.com, facebook.com/alwaysrunningforward, Instagram, Justin_Stone24, and Twitter, DisneyRunner24. And guys, while you're out there, you're having fun, you're running fast, running smart, and I'll see you next time. So the first things that you notice are the water bottles. Insert joke here. Honk, honk. Thanks for laughing.